Hello and welcome back, it's Shrike here with another D&D video. And yesterday they released Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, so I did a live stream where I went through certain areas of the book. And in the book they added quite a few feats, so I went through them all and I gave my opinion on them. So in this video you're going to see every single one of the feats that are in the new book, which should hopefully help you decide if you want to purchase it yourself. If you do, there is an affiliate Amazon link down in the description that if you click through there you can buy the book and I get a small amount of money from Amazon, so you can help me to grow this channel. But without further ado, here it is. Right, so Artificer Initiate. You get one cantrip of your choice from the Artificer list and you learn a first level spell. Intelligence is your spellcasting ability. You can cast this feat's first level spell without a spell slot and you must finish a long rest before you cast it again. Very nice. You gain proficiency with one type of artisan's tool and you can use that tool as your spell casting. Okay, so this is if you want a little taster of Artificer in your character, you can dip into that one. Some quite nice abilities there as well. So the chef, you get some more constitution and wisdom, you get proficiency with cooked utensils. As part of a short rest, you can make a meal that is going to give people better hit point regaining. And with 1 hour of work, or when you finish a long rest, you can cook a number of treats equal to your proficiency bonus. These special treats last 8 hours, and you can use a bonus action to eat one and gain temporary hit points. Very nice. So Rich just let me know that by having the video feed in the bottom left, it clashes with the live chat when it's full screen. Ah, I did not know that. I will definitely chuck that on the right hand side next time. Thank you for letting me know, Rich. I will do that in the next stream. Okay, so the Crusher. So you are practiced at crushing your enemies. You get strengthened constitution once per turn. When you hit an attack, you deal bludgeoning damage. You can move it 5 foot to an unoccupied space. So it's sort of like the shove action. When you score a critical hit that deals bludgeoning damage to a creature, attack rolls against that creature are made with advantage until the start of your turn. Okay, quite nice. So some people quite enjoy taking the grappler and the charger feat. So this is sort of in the same vein. Eldritch Adept. So you have to be a spellcaster or a pact magic or have the pact magic feature. So you learn one Eldritch Invocation option from your choice from the Warlock class. That's pretty interesting that they've opened that up to other classes being able to have now. So you only... Oh, okay, so no, you have to be a Warlock who meets the prerequisite. When you gain a level, you replace the invocation. Okay, so if... Oh, so only if you're a... Okay, so if the invocation has a prerequisite, you have to be a Warlock that meets that prerequisite. That makes sense. Oh, clicked on the art, didn't mean to see that, but that is nice art. Fate Touched, you get some intelligence, wisdom, or charisma, and you learn Misty Step. Looks like that's it for that one, but Misty Step is always a nice spell to have, so that's nice. Fighting Initiate, you have to have proficiency with a martial weapon. You can learn a fighting style. Okay, that's quite nice as well, opening that up to other classes that don't usually get it. Whenever you reach a level that grants the ability improvement, you can replace it with a feat. Oh, okay, so no, you can replace this feat's fighting style with another one. Okay, so you can just replace it. Fighting styles are nice, but I feel like there needs to be more of them. There's not that many, and they're all quite basic. It'd be nice if they could introduce some more fighting styles, and then that could be quite a nice feat. Gunner. So this is a feat for firearms, which is interesting. So you can ignore the loading property, and you don't get disadvantage if they're within 5 feet of you, and you get more dexterity. Nice if you have guns in your game. It's basically the boss bowmaster, I believe, but with guns instead. Meta Magic Adept, so you have to be spellcasting or pack magic, you get 2 meta magic options from the sorcerer class. You can only use 1 option on a spell when you cast it unless the option says otherwise. Whenever you reach a level that grants the ability score improvement, you can replace it. You gain 2 sorcery points to spend on meta magic. You regain them on a long rest. Okay, so a nice little 2 points isn't much, so you're not going to be doing too much of that. Maybe I think you probably do one per long rest, but it's a nice option, especially if you wanted to be a wizard that's a little bit stealthy or something like that. You can take that meta magic option. Okay, so Piercer. You get some more strength for dexterity. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack, it deals piercing damage. You can re-roll on attack. Or attacks damage dice, sorry, and use the new roll. If you score a critical hit, you do 1 additional damage dice. Okay, so there was one about bludgeoning earlier. So, yeah, I was about to say, so I'm guessing there's a slashing one later, and there is right there. So they're just double downing on the damage types. Poisoner. So when you do a damage roll that deals poison damage, it ignores resistance. You can apply poison to a weapon or piece of ammunition as a bonus action instead of an action. You gain proficiency with the poisoner's kit with 1 hour of work at the poisoner's kit and 50 gold worth of materials. You can create a number of doses of potent poison equal to your efficiency bonus. Once applied to the weapon, the poison retains its potency for 1 minute until hit with the weapon or ammunition. When a creature takes damage, the coated, it must succeed a DC 14 Constitution saving throw or take 2d8 poison damage. Okay, that's quite nice. Adding in the ability to add poison to your weapons. Cemently, I've set up stuff so that players can do that in the past, but having it as a feat here is quite nice. Shadow Touch. So you get Intelligence, Wisdom, or Charisma, and you learn the Invisibility spell. You can cast these spells as spell slot to the level. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so you basically get invisibility and 1 first level spell of your choice, and you can expend them without expending a spell slot. Cool. Away, Amazon. Okay, so skill expert. So you get an ability score improvement by 1 of any that you choose. You gain proficiency in 1 skill. Choose 1 skill in which you have proficiency. You gain expertise with that skill, which means your proficiency bonus is doubled. Okay, so you just get expertise. Slasher, I'm guessing, is the same, but for slashing. So you can reduce the speed of the target by 10 feet when you hit it with a slashing. When you score a critical hit, you grievously wounded. Until the start of next turn, the target has disadvantage on all attack rolls. Telekinetic. So you learn Mage Hand. You can cast it without verbal or somatic bonus. Very nice. Similar to the Arcane Trickster Rogue. You can make the hand invisible. As a bonus action, you can try to telekinetically shove 1 creature you can see within 30 feet. The target must succeed a strength saving throw, which is DC 8 plus proficiency plus ability modifier, or be moved 5 foot in any direction. Okay, cool. So you can use Mage Hand to shove, basically. That's pretty nice. And then the last one is telepathic. So you get increase in intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. You speak telepathically to creatures, and you can cast detect thought without spell components or spell slots. And then you have to do a long rest. Cool. Okay, so that was all of the feats. Some pretty nice additions there. As I said before, I always like adding the ability for players to have more options. Some more feats is good. There was none there that blew me away in terms of power. So there you have it. There are all of the feats. What is your favourite feat? There's some really interesting ones there. So let me know down in the comments which your favourite feat was. I'm going to be doing more content around Tasha's Cauldron of everything, so if you want to see some more of that, make sure to subscribe. And if you did find this video useful, please do give it a like. But until next time, happy gaming.